My dear friends, wherever you are, I hope you're well, and I hope it's also well with all members of your family. I hope it's well for you at school, on the job, wherever you are. There is a phenomenon that occurs regarding the seventh-day Sabbath. Before I get into that phenomenon, let me say this. You may be surprised how much emotions play in the decisions that people make. Small decisions, large decisions, decisions made by individuals, decisions made by nations, decisions made by corporations. Emotions play a huge role in decisions. When the earth became so wicked that God had to send a flood, the Bible says in Genesis 6 verse 6, "And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart." It hurt him. He was emotionally affected by sin. When Noah came out of the ark, offered burnt offerings, Genesis 8 verse 21, "And the Lord smelled the sweet savor, and the Lord said in his heart, I will not again smite the earth anymore for man's sake." So we have God feeling the effects of sin, and he decides to send a flood. Noah offers sacrifices. God smells it. God says out of his heart. God has an emotional side. Why am I saying this? With respect to the Sabbath, most people will agree, because most people have some degree of honesty. They will agree that the seventh day is the Bible Sabbath. They will agree there isn't one verse in the Bible that declares the first day of the week to be holy. They will agree there isn't one Bible verse that says Jesus or the disciples changed the Sabbath from the seventh day to the first. They will agree, but that agreement lies in the head. Despite this agreement, they will not keep the Sabbath. Why? They are not emotionally affected. The truth of the Sabbath lies in the head. It has not reached the heart of that person. And until it reaches the heart of the person, that person will acknowledge it intellectually, will acknowledge the evidence for the seventh day, but will not do it. And this is a phenomenon. My recommendation, if this applies to anyone listening to me, ask God to give you a heart to obey his seventh-day Sabbath. And he will do that. David prayed, "Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me." We need to ask God to give us a love, not simply for the Sabbath, but a love for obedience, a love for his law, so that we may come to the place where we say, as David said, "Oh, how love I thy law. It is my meditation all the day." I say again, many are intellectually convinced the seventh day is the Sabbath, but they have no emotional attachment to that truth. In the King James Version of the Bible, the word heart occurs about 95 times. Now, about 700 times or more, the word mind occurs about only 95 times. But the heart occurs hundreds of times, because most decisions are based in the heart, not so much the head. My listening friend, if my words apply to you, ask God to take his Sabbath and to write it on the heart. If he does that, then you will have an intellectual acknowledgement and an emotional attachment. Those two will surely produce an obedient person. As you keep the Sabbath holy, ask God to write it, rewrite it, so that obedience becomes an act of love. You are emotionally attached to that to which you intellectually agree. God bless you. God doubly bless you. May God preserve you. And may God usher you into that kingdom where obedience will be the lifestyle. Happy Sabbath, and God bless you.